Wagwan everyone, Kirkiraf here, and today we're going to another video, and this is a different one because I'm going to rank COD Mobile weapons. Now, as you know, I play COD Mobile. I'm not good at it, but I really like the game because I've been a fan of Call of Duty since the release of Modern Warfare. But my first Call of Duty that I played was Call of Duty 2. And I really wanted to make a COD video, but I can't record on my phone because my phone memory is filling up, and that will take so much memory space. But let's do it. There are 5 rankings, which is the S tier, A, B, C, and D. Now I'm going to rank these weapons based on their base models, not the rare and uncommon models. I'm going to rank them based on their ability and based on my personal experience. But it's okay if you agree with this list. It's okay if you disagree, if you have a different opinion. It differs from every player. So let's start. Okay, what we got here? The AK-117 Star Can... No, going to, again, the base model. AK-117. It has a fast fire rate, modest damage. I think it's going to an A tier for me. AK-47. Now, even with the foregrip, it's still good. Or even without the foregrip, it has high damage actually. But in my experience, the reason I didn't have an AK-47 that long in my loadouts is because I can't stand the freaking recoil of it. And it's going to, I mean, it's a good weapon, but in my experience, I'm going to put it on a B. I mean, I want it to be a C, but because of its damage, it's safe from being a C. AKS-74U. It has a good range. It is one of the best submachine guns in the game, and probably I'm going to rank it at the A tier or S tier. It's in the between of it. But I think even with the attachment of long barrel, or even without it, it still packs a punch on mid to long range, even though it's only a submachine gun. And because of that, because of my experience with the AKS-74 or Rus-74, now I'm going to put it on the S tier because it is really one of the best guns in the game. Can be used by any type of player, from the experienced ones to some of the standard player. Let's take a look at the Arctic 50 cal. I think it's too heavy, but it really packs a punch. And another disclaimer is that I don't really use sniper weapons because I'm not good at it, and that's not my playstyle, using snipers. But based on my experience, Arctic 50 can be at the B because, I mean, it's really heavy because it's a 50 cal. ASM-10. This is like the worst. I mean, not worst. This is the brother of the AK-47, but it doesn't have the fire rate. I mean, I don't know if it's a semi-auto, but I'm going to put it at the C because I didn't really like its fire rate. I mean, it's good in Battle Royale, but on multiplayer, yeah. And also, I'm going to rank them based on multiplayer, okay? I'm going to make another video for Battle Royale weapons because multiplayer and Battle Royale have different playstyles. Okay, BK-57, good fire rate, but it takes up my screen. I'm using only a short screen smartphone, but it did me bits. But BK-57 almost takes up half of my screen. So it's going to, I mean, I want to put it to B, but I don't really use it that much. I mean, I want the damage, and I like the damage and fire rate, but I really don't like how it takes so much on your screen. So I'm going to put it to C. BY-15, a pump action shotgun. I mean, I rarely use shotguns, but I think I'm going to put it to B because I really, even though I don't use much shotguns, I really like its damage. Chicom, okay. Fast fire rate, but even if up close, AKS will still beat him. Even if you put an FMJ, sometimes you might miss on Chicom. I mean, I don't know what is the proper pronunciation of that. Let's take, I don't really use Chicom, so I'm going to put it to C. Sorry if I'm harsh. DLQ-33, one of the best snipers in this game. I probably rank it up an A, even though I don't use this gun most of the time. It's still one of the most reliable snipers. It has really good stability even if you're moving. HG40, some machine gun. I mean, I was really expecting that HG40 will be better than AKS-74, but it has a slower fire rate though. And I hate some machine guns with slow fire rate. Probably B because it has good damage though. Okay, for the Chicom again, I'm going to put it probably in C because I like HG40 rather than Chicom. The I don't know if you can read that, but that's the Son-Off shotgun HS4. The characters are too small for this screen, but a Son-Off shotgun in a fast-paced game really doesn't match, so I'm going to put it to C. H21 HS2, a shotgun. Okay, I really like this gun actually, but it doesn't make any better even if you have the rare version of it, so I'm going to put it to C. LK24, I really like this gun. Even the base version is decent, but if you crank up the damage a bit, I might put it to S or A tier, but for now, it is B. M16, this is one of the best guns in multiple Call of Duty games. It has a burst fire, and it really packs a punch. The problem is it is too heavy. I mean, if the rare versions will make you go faster, I mean, it's still decent. I mean, it's a very good gun. Really good. I'm going to put it to S because it reminds me of the old COD 4 days. M21 EBR. Okay. From my experience, it doesn't kill. Sometimes there are situations that even if you shoot your opponent from the waist up, the M21 EBR still doesn't kill anyone. I mean, you can only guarantee one shot kills from chest up, in my experience. But it is a good semi-automatic sniper, so I'm going to put it on B tier. What's next? M4 LMG. Okay, it's a stable, it's an accurate, and it's one of my favorite guns to use. So I'm going to A. M4, okay, decent beginner gun. Okay, so I'm going to put it to B. There are so many Bs. And let's take a look at the others. The MSMC Ancient Runes, the Uzi, I call it Uzi, but I think I'm going to put it on B. PDW, one of my favorite submachine guns in this game. It's going to A. RPD. I mean, it is good in Battle Royale, but for me, it is horrendous on multiplayer. So I'm going to put it to D. I mean, the reason I didn't have this submachine gun is because it really disappoints me on multiplayer. And the next LMG on the list is S36. It did really, it's decent for me. It is way better than RPD on multiplayer. So, but it is not accurate compared to the M4 LMG. But it's still matched up with that, so I'm going to put it to A. I mean, I put M4 LMG and S36 on the same tier because they are good in in a certain department, whereas RPD, I mean, it's only good on Battle Royale in my opinion. Striker, the shotgun with the large, large mag, I think it matches up. Sometimes it doesn't kill your opponent up close. Maybe I'm not accurate, but I'm gonna put it to B because it has a fast fire rate compared to HS2. Type 25, same with BK57, except it has a faster fire rate. But I really don't use Type 25 for the same reason BK57 has. I mean, it is good in Battle Royale, but not so much for me in multiplayer. And what UL736. Now I'm torn. I'm really torn about whether or not where do I put this on the same tier as A. Even I'm going to put it to C because I used the rare weapon of this, and it was way better than its base model. I mean, I'm going to judge it based on its base model, but yeah, I'm gonna put it to C because it was a disappointing model. XPR. Now, I've never used this gun before, so I'm going to put it to a neutral B. GKS. This was a disappointment, really. D. HVK. Now, I really like this gun. It's one of my loadouts. HVK. But it has a high recoil in my opinion, so I'm gonna put it to B. ICR. Okay, this gun was amazing to use, even for its relative damage is low, but it really makes you feel that run and gun gameplay for a rifle. So I'm gonna put it to A tier because I really enjoyed this gun. Oh, sorry. A. Next is KN44. I use the base model. I mean, I don't think this gun has a base model. I only use the Black Viper model of this, and that really it doesn't really make a difference. But KN44, as much as I hate on AK, it's still B for me. Locust. Okay. It's a light sniper, in my opinion, but it really packs a punch. Going to B. It's a B tier sniper. And Man o' War. Yeah, mate, you're going to the S. It has a decent fire rate, but it really packs a punch and there's a kick to it. And some of these, I might change the position of some. M4, yeah, B. They're going to B tier. It's a decent beginner gun. H21. I might put BY15 to C. Okay, I'm going to put that on C. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this because there were times that this shotgun actually blasts multiple enemies with a single shot. So I'm gonna put it that. Everything else, I'm gonna put ICR1 on the S tier, but I only use it for a modest amount of time, but it's still one of the best for me. What do you think? Put PDW in the S tier. Okay, I think that's it. This is my tier list for COD Mobile. I'm going to scroll through down so you can see it one more time. Okay. Okay. So anyway, guys, if you there's some weapons that I probably missed out on this one because of the new update, but I will do another edition of it, probably on the later uploads. And I will do a battle royale weapons on the next tier maker video, but it will take some time to evaluate because I only play battle royale 1/5 of the time. But I'll do it. I'll do it. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, if you agree to some of my opinions, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, let me know. Be sure to like, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace out.